Hello, thank you for joining me. This tutorial is to explore the concept of reaching through the hands while doing wrist mobility work. So to begin, you're going to come onto your hands and your knees. Hello, thank you for joining me. This tutorial is to explore the idea of reaching through the center heel of the palms while doing wrist mobility work. So the first thing you're going to do is come into a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. Turn one hand over so your palm faces up towards the ceiling. And I want you to use the other hand just to begin touching through the heel of the palm. And you can touch over by the thumb side and then work the pressure over to the pinky side. Just spend a few moments there. And then just find a place that feels like you're pressing on the center portion of the heel of the palm. Once you have that, take your left hand by your side and you're going to take your right hand into the floor. And as you take your right hand into the floor, I want you to see if you can think about really reaching that part of the hand into the ground that you were just touching. So as you reach the center heel of the palm into the ground, you should notice a couple of things. You should notice the back of the arm gets long. You may, if you're like me and you have a little bit of a bias towards internal rotation of the shoulder, you might feel your arm go into a little bit of external rotation. And as you press that center heel of the palm down, I want you to imagine that you're really reaching down. So you're supported by the reach of the floor, and that reach of the floor is being absorbed all the way up the upper extremity. Now maintain this for me, and from here you're going to just lift the heel of the palm off the floor and lower it down. If this angle is too much because you don't feel like you can really lift the heel of the palm, you can scoot your knees much closer to the arm, keep that reaching action, and lift and lower here. So again, play with it, see which version works best for you. Take one more, and then relax and just shake that right arm out. So I don't know about you, but I definitely felt some work through my right arm as I did that. So not only was I mobilizing my wrist, I was also getting some load-bearing action up the right arm. Let's do the same thing with the left hand, but we'll play with a couple of different mobilizing actions. So from here, take your left palm up towards the ceiling, take your right hand, place your thumb in the center of the left palm, and then just work pressure from the thumb side of the heel of the palm across to the pinky side. And just take a moment to rub that area. And once you've spent a little bit of time with it, just feel your right thumb pressing into the center heel of the left palm. And then go ahead and relax and take that left hand to the floor. And from here, same thing. Reach the center heel of the left palm into the floor. Really reach. See what that does to the back of the arm. Once you have that action, you're actually just going to rock back and then rock forward a little extra than you normally would, but keep reaching that center heel of the palm. So you rock back and rock forward. Stay with that. Keep the reach the whole time. Find center, reach a little extra, hold there for a breath or two, and release, and again, shake that arm out. So you can take this concept and work it with base and work this idea of the center heel of the palm with basic wrist mobility drills. So if I'm going to do something like turn the palms so the fingers point away from each other and rock to one arm and then rock to the other, if I maintain that idea of reaching the center heel of the palm, I'm actually going to start to access more strength and mobility through this portion of the wrist, which will help with this portion of the wrist. It's a lot like the foot and the ankle. The other Same thing if you reach the fingers back towards your knees. If I reach and get active through that part of the hand or that part of the arm, as I rock back, I'll be able to feel the connection of the center heel of the palm as I rock back and the way the pressure changes, creating more of a sense of strength as well as mobility through that area. So hopefully you found that tutorial useful. You can take that information and again, play with it in a lot of different hand balancing postures, including like side plank stuff. You can really reach the center heel of the palm. Down dog, reach through the center heel of the palm as a way to start to strengthen through the entire chain from the shoulder to the hand. All right, thank you for joining me.